Hello and welcome. My name is Atish, and this is my last PSGL race actually. As you can see, we are in Austria. This is PSF2 in PSGL, and as you can see, I did the greatest qualifying of the history of my name. Great stuff. The lap was the best I ever did. So actually, I'm very happy with that. So yeah, I was very hyped for the race because I knew I'm just good in the race. The qualifying would be shit. That was clear even before the session started. But yeah, I knew that my race pace is good because I absolutely just practiced that. I did just one qualifying session and the rest was just race pace. So yeah, I did just 20 laps. And these 20 laps helped me actually a lot to be good in this race in terms of pace. So yeah, so now I would say have a lot of fun because this is obviously my last one, at least for this game or this year. I will quit. If you did not see my tweet that I did a few days ago, this is my last race. So yeah, just enjoy it. I did it actually in the race. It was a very nice race. Yeah, just give it a like and a subscription for the following videos about new sims on PC. And yeah, just enjoy the video. So, the race start here in Austria. We start with the hard tire. As you can see, I will try to be cautious. I don't want any damage. So, I tried to be a bit passive and not attack too much. Which was actually definitely the right choice. As you can see, I'm still last, so I did not overtake anyone. We see covers. That is actually on medium tires. We nearly drive into our mate Dark. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of guys on left and right side off track try to squeeze me through this little hole. And actually we are now in P16, so we gained now just 2 positions. Now we go around the outside of covers with this medium tire. As you can see, it did not work out. I tried to go through that, but I decided to back up, which was actually definitely the better choice. And then we go around the outside of Diego Silva. I don't know if he had damage or not, but this was actually still a good move, and as you can see, I got my first warning as well, which is not ideal. But yeah, this is actually the race start. Like, I think P15 is not that bad. It could have been better, but it's okay. Now, lap 2 into turn 1, as we can see, Baki goes wide. I thought this is the opportunity to go for it, and yeah, now we will go down the inside of Baki for this corner. This is the move for P14, and yeah, a little bit of rear locking, a little bit of contact with the covers, but it somehow worked very well. But of course, I'm not done, so down the inside of covers. And yeah, actually, Covers, I think, to be honest, Covers was the fairest guy on this race overall. He was so fair. Now, lap 3, turn 3, and the carnage starts, finally. And as you can see, we can overtake a few guys. We are now in P11. We see Dirk and Lolovera has actually front-wing damage, and we are very lucky that we don't have it. Overtook Dark because he had to go wide. So we are in P11, but this will change as well because the guys needs to pit because of the damage and everything. So actually a good opportunity to finally be at the front.
Digga, voila, guck mal wie viele Box sehen.
Bruder, was? Ich will einfach... Digga, das ist krass, pass auf.
Was, dann machst du einmal alles richtig bisschen lieber gefickt, Digga.
Einfach von 18 auf 6. In 3 Runden, Digga, muss auch hinbekommen. Los. Yo. As you can see, now the safety car restarts from P6. And yeah, to be honest, we did not do anything. We just managed that. And as you can see now, 7 laps later, we got attacked for the first time, and this was Tails. I could hold him off like a few laps, but he has actually fresh rubber because of the carnage that he had. He went into the pits very early, so he has definitely the better tire, so I decided to let him go, but stay close to them.
Nichts machen, wenn der kommt. Oh, die blinken alle.
Ja. Now, this is actually the opportunity to go down the inside of Zane. As you can see, I don't think that he knew that I will go down the inside. But yeah, was a good surprising move. clean. GG's to Zane to stay fair there. A lot of guys would have definitely be dirty there, but yeah, nice to have a guy like him in a battle. And as you can see now, we are behind Macho, and I don't know why, but he just out of nowhere slowed down. I really don't know why. We're just in a train, everything was fine, and now look how slow he
Der
is.
ist rausgegangen, der Lobby.
And as you can see, I don't have the names on. I cannot see anything. I cannot see the names and what they are doing. And actually, he stopped. He pressed options, which I obviously didn't know, and he slowed me down then because of the AI. And I got a warning as well. And I'm now not anymore in the train, which is very bad. And this caused that I will go into the pits this lap 18, not lap 19, how I wanted it before. So, yeah, we do a little undercut, which is actually not good, because as you can see, it's red, it turns green, but I cannot see anything, and get a 5-second penalty. I could not see anything, because my teammate Knut went into the pits as well, and yeah, I just saw that it went from red to green. I could not see how much KPH I had, so I just went into the limiter and hoped that it's enough, and then I got 5 seconds, which caused, like, I just was like 3 or 4 kph too fast. Now out of the pits, we get attacked from Lolo Vera, who has actually used tires and 6 seconds damage. I try to get into the train, and he like attacks me, which does not make sense to be honest. But Dirk overtook him now then as well. So now we try just to get into it, and as you can see, Airpack gets out of the pits. We overtake Airpack, Fede out of the first corner. So we go now around the outside, or yeah, just around him into turn 3 and got him there. Are now again in P8 with obviously the 5 seconds, but as you can see, I don't have any ERS left. So Tails just can pull away, and I cannot do anything. And that's the point where I decided, okay, just let him by, try to have the DRS here, so I broke a little bit early, but I don't want to overtake him or something. I just want to get like carried, because he has ERS left, I don't. Now, as you can see, he overtook Airpack a few laps after. I decided to do that as well, before he goes away, because I actually need to stay close to him, otherwise I will not be in the position to fight later on for a podium or anything. So, right decision to don't lose time too much behind Zane and just go, just overtake him, just like Airpack did. And yeah, as you can see now, P6, and we are catching up to the group finally. We can see Tails there. And yeah, this is actually the leading group, so we did it somehow. Airpack with a great pace carried me a bit there, to be honest, but this was very sweaty. Now we are here, as you can see, Airpack overtakes Covers, my favorite man of the race, to be honest. And yeah, so I knew, okay, I need to do the same. If I don't overtake him now, they will just pull away, and I need to use everything of my ERS to get back to them, which will definitely be very tough because of the DRS and everything. So I decided to go now, just the same like I did with Zane, go through before I lose the DRS to Airpack, which was actually the right move. Thanks for Covers again that he stayed there. Very fair. And as you can see, we somehow did it. My ERS is very low, but I did it, and now it was the perfect situation to start with my ERS recovering. And as you can see, I brake very early, just do nothing wrong, but they are so slow because of the fighting that they do that I cannot react. This time it was not that bad, but I tried to choose the opportunity to go through Airpack, but as you can see, it did not work that well, so I decided, okay, just let it. It does not make sense to fight more because we will just lose time in the DRS, so just let him do. He helped me in the race. As you can see now, half a second of a gap, 100 meters is the breaking point, we just go for it. And then this happens, and I'm actually very sorry. I want to apologize there for Airpack, but I could not do that much. They just slowed down so much, and somehow the safety car came out. No one knows why, but yeah, something happened. The safety car came out, which is very good because we just got front wing damage. And Enzo tells me now to stay out because otherwise I will be last. But I decided to go for it because I can then lose my 5-second penalty and my front wing damage.
Nein, ich geh rein. Ich will nicht so werden.
So, I'm out of the pits, P12, without damage, fresh tires, and we have no penalty anymore. We got 2 warnings, And as you can see, with the 2 warnings, 2 laps to go, now
let's
the
go.
safety car restart, and I got Skyline in front of me, he has a penalty, and a few other guys as well, so I knew this is the better decision. But nothing happened until turn 3, obviously. Now we are here trying to do some moves. Skyline tried it here with Macho as well, that's why he got not the best exit. So I used this opportunity, and he did let me by, because I don't have a penalty and can obviously do more now. So I'm now immediately at the back of Macho. So I try to go now for it, up completely, because otherwise I will not do anything. I try still to don't crash, obviously, but this is the moments where I need to do something. So I go down the inside of this, but unfortunately the guy Baki has, I don't know if he had damage or just the bad tires, but he slowed me down very much. So I knew I need to go now for it and go now around the outside. Baki obviously let me the opportunity there. Thank you for that. A lot of guys would just go for it. So we are actually in the points already. At least P8, and we see Tails is there. He don't have any ERS left. He has much worse tires, but he's the only one without a penalty. So we actually need to overtake him on track. Otherwise, we will not get the position. He is blinking, so he don't have any ERS left, and I just go straight for it. I don't want it to go to curb, just to have a clean braking, which worked very well. We are now around the outside of him, and as you can see, the difference of the grip is amazing on these tires. So I cannot do anything. I am now through. So I'm now behind 2 guys that have a penalty, and I was like, okay, come on, try to do something. You have more ERS. You got 24%. He got nothing, so I went for it. And again, covers just so fair. As you can see, I run a little bit wide, and he just gives me the place that I need. I gave him the place then at the outside. As Macho overtook Stark, and now behind him. And as you can see, he has no penalty. I don't have a penalty, so I need to overtake him. But here we talked to each other and decided to stay like we are, just because he needs the points more than I need. Just because this is obviously my last race. He will continue in the championship, so he needs the points more. And this is actually P5 and 6 for both of us. So great result. Skyline actually did it into P9 as well. The only guy that was very unlucky was Sam. I think it was P16 or something like that. As you can see there, yeah. Very unfortunate for him. Yeah, but it was a nice race and was actually the last. I enjoyed it. Great recovery there, and I just want to say thank you to VIR, to everyone else that was on this way, that chat this way with me. So thank you to everyone. Like and subscribe, and for the last time, bye.